Hi, good morning. It's Stuart, Sutton. Hope you're having a great Tuesday morning so far. This week's Tuesday morning marketing tip isn't exactly like what you might be used to if you watch any of these videos. It's all about timing. So we're usually covering strategies, consumer psychology, things like that. This week we're just simply going to talk about timing, because finding the optimal prospect, the targeted group that you're going to market to, is very important. Timing can give you a tremendous advantage as well. Now, the best time to send an email, 1 o'clock p.m. or 11 a.m. That's why I put it in that order. Now, this information comes from third-party sources, sources that I've investigated and done research on, and I follow. So if you're sending emails in marketing, 1 p.m. or 11 a.m., the best days to send those are Monday or Tuesday. That doesn't mean you shouldn't send email at all on other days, but the best days of the week to send emails are Monday or Tuesday. The least desirable day, I think we can all figure out why this is, would be Friday. Best email series, 3 times a response if you send 4 to 7 emails versus 3. Now, I know there are a lot of people that have far more than 4 to 7, but for those of you who limit your email follow-ups to 3, think about increasing those. 4 to 7 is dramatically higher in response. Your email, when you send it, is going to be opened 95% of the time within 24 hours. So I know a lot of us use systems where we can tell if an email is opened. If it hadn't been opened in 24 hours, the chances of it being opened at all plummets dramatically. It's probably a good thing to identify. That way you can switch around the headlines, the subject lines, things like that in order to increase opening. The best time to make calls. Now, if you're making cold calls, if you're making prospect calls, the best times is 10 to 11:30 a.m. Now, for those of you who are making warm calls, the same thing applies. If you're still making cold calls, I really encourage you to think very, very hard about learning marketing. Marketing is an incredible way to make a living selling real estate. When I associated with Rand Smith back in the 90s, I went from cold calling 2 to 4 hours a day, which was very successful, by the way, to strictly marketing. Increased my income, decreased my hours worked. It's absolutely phenomenal. A wonderful way to manage your life and your business. But if you are going to make cold calls, pay attention to that. Now, if you're sending meeting invites, and a lot of times we're seeing business-to-business meeting invites, we're seeing different types of invites that are not necessarily confirmed by both parties, but you're making out suggestions, and the best time to send those is around 2 p.m. in the afternoon. When selling online with sales meetings, if you're making presentations, that goes for people in real estate, people outside of real estate, you have a 94% higher success. I want you to pay attention to this. If your video is on. If you have some reason that you're uncomfortable with your video being on, you might rethink that. Video on is dramatically more successful than video off. Again, I'm Stuart Sutton, and I share all the time that I make more for doing nothing more. At eXp Realty, I have 4 income streams. I do the same thing I did at my previous broker, but I have substantially more income. If you've not looked into it and don't understand what eXp will do for you, it is the Netflix, the Airbnb, the Amazon of the real estate industry. It's an incredible, innovative company. If I can help you, we do mentor, coach, and train agents who join us. I'm honored to be associated with Knolly Williams and Rand Smith, 2 of the finest trainers and coaches in America today. If we can help you, let us know. And remember, it's your choice, so make it a powerful day. Bye-bye.